Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking another look at Delta Force Hawk Ops, but this time we're going to be checking out the other game mode, which is called Hazard Operations, and why this game mode in particular just absolutely wipes the floor with Battlefield 2042. So for those of you who remember, Battlefield 2042 released with a game mode called Hazard Zone, and I have no problem telling you guys I've only played that game mode once because it's just not really that good, is it? This, on the other hand, looks really promising. It's sort of like Warzone, but it's also got a lot more tactical, sort of milsim elements to it, I suppose, a little bit more similar to something like Grey Zone Warfare that has recently released. So we're going to be going through some more of this 4K gameplay here in a second, but before we get stuck in, guys, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Lots more Delta Force Hawk Ops as well as Battlefield coming your way in the near future. And as always guys, cheers so much for supporting me here on the channel. You guys have been killing it on the Delta Force videos, so thank you so much for that. Alright, so we're back playing as Luna, the sniper here, and you can tell straight away he's having to actually drag the ammunition from his backpack onto the weapon. That's definitely a bit more of a milsim mechanic, so that's going to slow down the gameplay and cause people to move a little bit more methodically through the level, I guess. So these guys right here are NPCs. It seems they do have armor, so similar to stuff like Warzone, you have to sort of break the armor on the helmet and then you can shoot them in the head, but otherwise they seem to have pretty low health. And here you can see the healing mechanic going off, so you are going to get med packs and stuff like that in this game. Boom, headshot on that guy, but you can still heal yourself up, so there's going to be bandaging if you get injured or you break an arm, for example. But if you just lose some health points, you're going to have to do that like 10-second heal, so it's pretty lengthy, and if you get caught out of position, it's really going to hurt. That guy right there is actually a player, so this guy's downed. Oh, he's still moving, gotta finish him. Okay, nice. Gumayasi. So I guess if it says the name of the player there, obviously, this footage we've gotten here is in Chinese, guys, so you're going to have to excuse that. We can't exactly interpret everything. Looks like he has got a down teammate here, so let's see how he gets him up. He's going to give himself a quick heal. My bad, it's not actually 10 seconds, it's more like 6 seconds, but, you know, even so, you definitely don't want to get caught out of position. It looks like there's actually a triage system on teammates. You can see one of them has like a red X, or a red plus sign, rather, and one of them's got a yellow, so yeah, we definitely want to go to the red guy here first. I gotta tell you guys, whilst I haven't played Delta Force yet, and I'm a little bit suspect of how the gunplay is actually gonna feel, am I actually going to enjoy the feel of the game? Obviously, some people have already gotten into the technical alpha and have already started playing it and making videos on it and stuff, and from what I've heard, it's pretty enjoyable. I was also a bit skeptical when they said they were taking on these 3 massive game modes, right? The Battlefield-like game mode, a tactical extraction shooter, and the Black Hawk Down campaign. That's pretty ambitious, but so far, at least for the 2 game modes we've seen so far, they seem to be doing a pretty good job of encapsulating what each of these game modes stands for, and they're not really cutting any corners as far as I can tell. Each one of them seems to be almost fully fleshed out, which is honestly very impressive. Okay, so we're moving up here. Oh, was that an armor break? Oh, dude, that was nasty. By the way, a lot of people commented on my other videos asking why is there green blood. The reason is that I'm not sure if it's for religious reasons or spiritual reasons or what, but in China, they don't have red blood in video games. This has been around for a long time, ever since like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. They've also got other weird rules, like you can't show skeletons. So I know that in World of Warcraft, once again, skeletons were banned and they actually had to change all of the models in the game. So that's why you're seeing green blood. But in the versions of the game around the rest of the world, you're going to be seeing red blood as normal. So don't worry. So it looks like they're moving up on this sort of orange objective on the map. There's also a little blue exclamation mark off to the left there. I believe that's either a point of interest or a missions. Oh, we got a guy behind the shutter there. This is going to be a problem. He's going to have to do some serious healing up here. Throws down the Volt Arrow. I believe that will shock the enemy if he moves onto it. So that's stopping him from moving out of there at the moment. Getting off a quick heal. You can see it sort of heals you in increments of 20 here. So it's not just like you wait the 6 seconds and then it heals you fully. And now they're also having to bandage themselves in order to get rid of some sort of an injury. So this guy's back in it now. Let's see what he does here. You probably don't want to take this guy on head first. Okay, he's going around the side. Oh, that's a good idea. Go up the staircase, in the door. Nice. Easy kill, man. So this guy should be... Is he downed? I think that guy's just actually died there. Maybe we're going to see him loot the dude. So you can see, like, from the inventory system here, it's pretty in-depth. You actually have to turn the weapons around to make them fit in your backpack correctly and all of that sort of stuff. There's also a bunch of just what I guess kind of looks like random junk, but you'll notice those little silver icons there. That is the price of them. So these can be sold for cash. I'm not sure where you can sell them. Probably at the end of the game when you extract, you can sell them for whatever you want on some sort of an in-game marketplace. You can presumably also buy weapons and items there to take into the next round. Now, I do hope they show us the map at some point and he pulls it up here, because it's actually pretty impressive, and you'll see all of the different exclamation marks or the missions on the map that will be available there to give you extra currency. So I think this is... Not exactly sure what that is, if it's a mission or it's some sort of a cache or something like that, but it did have a tick on there, so I think somebody's already gotten to it, and they've presumably already completed it, and that's why they're just going to leave it be here. But the ultimate objective in this game mode is actually to extract with something called the Mandelbrick. Is he looting a bird's nest? What was in the bird's nest there? A bottle of water and a piece of wood? That's kind of weird. Anyway, the Mandelbrick has to be taken to a deciphering station, and then you have to wait there for 30 seconds or so, almost like holding a flag in Conquest, right, until it's been deciphered, and then you've got to go and take it to the helicopter and extract with it. Easier said than done, though, because when you're holding this Mandelbrick, you're pinged on the map for all of the enemy players to see. So he's coming up on another one of these blue objective markers here, and it looks like it's just started up a mission for 10,000 currency. So not exactly sure what he's got to do for the mission here, but maybe it's just clear the area of enemies, maybe it's to hold it down for a certain amount of time, although I don't actually see a timer on the screen. But some of the missions in the game are really, really cool. For example, some of them you've got to activate a missile launcher, which will then blow a hole in another part of the map, which will then give you access to that. So there's some sort of small amount of Levolution in here. I don't think it's going to be as big or as impactful as maybe Battlefield 4's Levolution, but there's definitely a difference in each and every game that you're going to play. By the way, guys, a lot of people have been asking me, how do I gain access to the alpha test? When does the alpha test begin? So the alpha test begins on the 18th of July. You can either go over to Steam and request access there, or you can sign up on the Delta Force website, make an account, and then you'll have like a second chance to gain access. The reason you're seeing some streamers playing the game right now is because the week previous to the actual alpha test, they're having a technical alpha with a very small select group of players, and that was like a random selection thing. So those who just happen to be content creators and also got into the technical test, and who happen to be in Europe, they're playing the game right now. Unlucky for me, I was not selected, so I'm going to have to wait until the 18th, and then hopefully I'm going to get access, and I'm going to be able to stream the game for you guys and actually play it and tell you what I think of it. I've also seen a lot of people wondering about the Black Hawk Down campaign. It has been revealed that that is going to be paid DLC, so it's only Havoc Warfare and Hazard Extraction, this mode right here, that are going to be free to play. The campaign is going to be paid DLC, which I think is fair, to be honest. They've also said that the DLC there will not have any microtransactions or any store items in it. So it's one or the other. It's either free to play with microtransactions or it's paid DLC without microtransactions. So, you know, I think that's a fair business model in this day and age, or as close to one as we can get. So it looks like they're moving up to an extraction point here. You can see that little green guy running there. Sort of looks like the Green Man for crossing the road, but doing a running animation. That's an extraction point. Oh my god, I think he just broke a leg there or something. What was that popped up on screen? Explosions going off, so I guess that's not all too surprising, but I guess the old bandage is going to work for that. I wonder how many different medical items are in the game, like how much stuff to actually have to carry around with you to make sure that you cover all of your bases. The recon arrow goes out there. Not sure if it's actually called the recon arrow. Sensor arrow? I don't know, something like that. You guys know exactly what it does though. And there should be a helicopter inbound any second. So there was no Mandelbrick shown in this game. It seems like you don't have to extract with the Mandelbrick. I suppose that's just worth the most amount of money or the most amount of points or something. But otherwise, you can just loot stuff in this game and extract with it. Almost everything is lootable. Okay, no helicopter actually comes in. You just stay in the zone and it looks like you extract here. So pretty interesting mode. I'm not really one for extraction modes, but this one I'm definitely going to give it a try and have a look. Look at all of that loot that he came out with there. Guys, as always, leave me your thoughts down below. What do you think of this as an extraction mode? I know it's probably not most of your guys' cup of tea either if you're predominantly Battlefield players, but let me know, are you going to give this game mode a try or not? What do you like about it? What do you don't like about it? Let me hear it down there in the comments. If you enjoyed the video today, don't forget to subscribe for more Delta Force Hawk Ops, and I'll see you guys in the next one.